I saw the other day how mad. Did you see how mad Scott Boras was at the Atlanta Braves winning the World Series? He was like, he's just furious. Like, look at all these teams being, you got all these teams tanking, and then you got teams in the middle of the year just fixing their team and winning, and this is not what should be rewarded in baseball. I'm just like, I can't think of a more unlikable guy to get behind anything that he's saying.
You know what it is? Because they probably gave him the old heave-ho on a certain amount of players, and there's certain teams that won't even do business with him.
I saw that the Marlins apparently yesterday, Barry Jackson, it wasn't yesterday, but it was actually over the weekend, he said that they're back in on Starling Marte, that they may go back and get Marte and sign him this offseason, which, I mean, all right, it seems a little unnecessary to get rid of him in the first place if you ask me, but, we'll see. Apparently the Marlins, Jeter said they got some money to spend this offseason. Believe it when I see it.
We've heard that before.
Yep, believe it when I see it. The only thing I'd better not see is Sandy Alcantara on another team. If I see that, I'm going to be pissed. Then you might as well be going to watch Canes baseball instead of the Marlins this year. So your Miami Dolphins, they'll be back in action, taking on the Jets this week. They got a nice little weekend, got to rest up. Here's Brian Flores yesterday, and pulling no tricks this week, saying that Tua Tagovailoa expects him to go against the New York Jets.
So my expectation on Tua is that he'll start this weekend. Obviously, he's gonna have some discomfort with the finger, banged it the other day, which we were trying to avoid that, but it happened. But he's had some time to rest it, and I'll practice today, and that's my expectation for this weekend. Who are the other guys you mentioned?
Yeah, I guess eligible to come off the injured list. Obviously, Will Fuller, Michael Dieter, Malcolm Brown.
Malcolm Brown won't be this week. Dieter's getting closer. Unlikely for this week though. And same for Will Fuller. Yeah, getting closer. Unlikely though for this week.
They should just put getting closer on the back of Will Fuller's jersey. I was boots on the ground yesterday. I did see Tua throw a little bit. Didn't air it out too much, but I thought it looked good, Leroy. Thought it looked good. They only give you a few minutes to watch him warm up.
I got to tell you.
But he looked good.
It's pretty amazing how much better he's getting with time.
Yep.
By the way, you sent me that rant.
Oh, we'll get to it. Yeah. The Cleveland rant. Yeah, we'll get to that. It was delightful. But here's a little bit more from Flo. Now, Flo, this is why I hate, football coach speak. They're taking on the New York Jets this week, right?
If you boots on the ground, why are you shocked by it?
Because, I just don't know.
You guys go up there and ask these questions thinking, this time he's going to answer it differently.
It's just, I don't know why you got to lie and say things that aren't true. But here's Flo. He was asked about the idea if the Dolphins, could go on a little run ski here, or is he going to just stay focused on the week? And so, he says some things about the Jets that just aren't true.
I think it's always, let's focus on today. Let's focus on our opponent this week. Focus on getting better today, which, we talked about that in our meetings. Let's, make some corrections or things we could have done better from the other day. Try to get that corrected, fixed today, and then have a good week of preparation on the Jets. And really, that's it. So, that's the approach that I'm taking, and it's the message that the players are getting. Again, look, the Jets I think they got a good young team. I think they play hard. I think they've, beat some very good teams, and we're going to have to play well.
Jets have?
What's that?
How many victories do the Jets have?
They have two.
He made it sound like they were 6-2.
Yeah.
They beat some good teams.
Yeah.
Who did they beat?
Yeah. I know they beat the Titans. They beat the Titans and the Bengals. So they do have two very weird wins.
Wow.
Yeah, they had. Wow. They were the Bengals spoilers. Everybody was like, "Oh, Bengals," and then the Jets are like, "No." But yeah, I don't. Good young team, Leroy. They got somebody named Mike White starting for him, who everybody thought was the next Joe Namath, and then they were chanting. Leroy, the fans were chanting for Joe Flacco this weekend. Joe Flacco. This is what we're talking about? This is a good young team? Now, listen, I'm not saying the Dolphins should be throwing shade at anybody, all right? They're just starting to get back on track. But, come on.
Can you have how many victories do you need to have before you can say back on track? 2, 3?
Yeah, you gotta say 3. I gotta say 3. Three
Okay.
Three-game win streak, you're back on track.
You after a win last Thursday talking about they may be back on track. Pump your brakes.
Well, I am getting a little ahead of myself, but I assume, like, if you go and give the Ravens the business, I assume you could do that to the New York Jets. Dude, do you know what the New York Jets are going through this?
Have you watched football this year?
It's been wild. I will give you that.
What on earth would make you believe what you just said?
I don't know. I'm just, like the Jets. Dude, they have coach beef right now. Their former coach, Rex Ryan, is on sports radio beefing with Rob Saleh, their current head coach. Have you seen this?
You know what's funny? Here's what's funny. That you just said that.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
About, it's just the Jets. It's just this. It's just. Wait, the Dolphins only have 2 wins, too.
No, they have 3 wins. Win streak.
No.
Yeah.
They've won 2 in a row?
Yes.
Yeah, they beat the Texans.
Remember you maybe don't remember the Texans game because it was awful.
Yeah, no one saw.
But they did
that's
win.
Right, Texans, and then you know what else? Plus, they played in 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I understand your confusion. I'm not saying the Dolphins should be called a good team either, but I don't expect Rob Saleh to get up there, and he probably does. He gets up there and says, "This is a good football team." Why can't you just say, "It's a team"?
Speak.
It's a team.
Coach speak. They all congratulate each other. Wait, look. When was the last time you heard a coach say, "This team been very good. We should handle our business"? Never. Okay. So, again, you are getting mad at people being the exact way you know they're going to be and respond the exact way you know they're going to respond, and you still get mad at it.
It's like, why? Why do you have to give the Jets credit? What do you have to do? Why?
Because everybody doesn't have petty like you. You don't want to give no team that you don't like credit for nothing.
Well, speaking of petty, Rex Ryan. Now
you want to talk about Pope Petty? He carrying beef to his grave.
So
there is no doubt in my mind.
This is Rex Ryan yesterday on, I think it was ESPN New York, and he calls out Rob Saleh, and here it is.
This guy's supposed to be a defensive guru. I heard everything, and I take it personal on this one. Everything I heard about was, well, this guy's a lot like myself, but without the bad part. Yeah, well, some of the bad part you need, because this team doesn't play with any damn heart. That's the thing that's disappointing to me. And don't ever compare this guy to me, this Robert Saleh to me, because statistically, one time they were like a top defense. All right? Here's one thing they're going to be familiar with. 4 out of 5 years, the 49ers were dead last in their division. So he's going to be dead last again. So he's used to that. So to me, I'm a little pissed off about it when I hear that this guy, his background's a lot like yours. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Jeez. Take it easy, Rex Ryan.
Hey. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are his points valid?
You know what? They're not valid. Stop acting. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
They're not
valid.
Rex Ryan,
you comparing.
Wait.
How long are you
You're comparing a coach to a guy who went to 2 AFC championship games.
Leroy, yeah, exactly. 2 AFC championships. How long are we going to live off almost getting to the Super Bowl? You didn't get to the Super Bowl.
Didn't even get to it.
Do you know who also went to the Super Bowl? Doug Marrone. He almost got to the Super Bowl. He's a mayonnaise jar with a visor on.
You know who did get to the Super Bowl? Robert Saleh.
That's true.
He wasn't the head coach.
Whatever.
Still on the staff.
Okay, Rex Ryan got a Super Bowl ring.
Rex Ryan.
So, and?
With who?
Baltimore.
No, he was in Baltimore before that.
He was in Baltimore.
He was OG.
When he was original OG with Brian Billick. Then he took over for the Jets.
Dude, you can't. First of all, the idea that he's calling himself a guru is or that he
didn't call it.
No.
Hold on.
He didn't want to put Rob Saleh in the guru category. No. Yes, he did.
Robert Saleh's supposed to be a guru.
He said that he said Robert Saleh's a guru. Don't put him in the category with me, which ergo makes you calling yourself a guru.
Oh, so you figuring out what he meant?
I'm telling you what he said.
Instead of just listening to what he said.
Robert Saleh responded to this. Do you want to hear what he had to say?
He responded?
Oh, yeah. He was asked. That's New York media. You don't get to skate there. Robert Saleh was asked about the Rex
Robert
Ryan
Saleh
comments.
seemed like he about it. He'll fight him in the street.
Here's what he had to say.
Jets head coach Robert Saleh, your thoughts on what Rex said?
Honestly, you know what? I've never met Rex. I've never had a conversation with Rex. I don't even know him except for people who know him throughout the league. So obviously, if it's that personal for him, he knows where to find me. So,
were you surprised that he said it?
I'm not surprised by him. He's always got something to say.
He does have always something to say. Like Rex Ryan is he is a loudmouth in this media, which makes him fun. But, listen,
that's why he's on TV.
Listen, Rob, just show him your feet. He'll swoon.
Cause here's the deal. Look, they'll go over to one guy. He'll say something nice. This is what they need to do. This is what they need to do. They'll go to the other guy. He'll expound on it. He'll say a little bit extra. And, it's a good football conversation. And then they get to Rex. And Rex he's almost like football Charles Barkley, but people don't like him. Right? He says that thing all the time.
No. Charles Barkley is an all-time basketball player. Rex Ryan, he's a good coach, but he's kind of just a guy.
He's living off those almost Super Bowls.
He's just a guy.
Okay, again.
Let me tell you something. The entire media career, that Jets era got everybody. Tannenbaum, Rex Ryan, Mark Sanchez, Bart Scott. Can't wait. Every one of these guys has a prevalent media job. Like, I don't see Jason Taylor getting these gigs. Jason Taylor's calling local radio. I mean, Jason Taylor's a Hall of bleeping famer.
Game with Cephalo.
He would have been better off being a. By the way,
time out. Let's back up. Let's back up. He did have one of those jobs.
Come on. Did Dancing with the Stars. He got in the Hall of Fame. He backed off. But I'm saying, like,
he didn't like.
Stop giving.
Maybe he likes the local scene,
dude. Okay, let me ask. So, like, is Calais Campbell gonna get every media gig that he wants because he almost got to the Super Bowl with the Jaguars?
No, because he's got a job waiting for him on Sesame Street. Cookie Monster's cousin.
Enough of these Jets. Enough of that Jets team. They're all over the place.
Yes. I mean, look. So you don't like Rex Ryan.
I don't.
And so that's where this comes from.
Or Tannenbaum.
Right? Huh?
Or Tannenbaum.
Right. So that's where this comes from.
Or Mark Sanchez.
But I tell you what. When you say something about a coach, and that coach say he know where to find me, I think I back off. Right? Like,
man,
you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. If he'd have just threw a player, or he would have said fat ass. His fat ass know where I'm at.
Well,
right?
Let's get to this appropriately. The damage is done, my friend. Is next.